Hey guys, welcome back. For this video, I'm going to show you guys what I got in August. So this is going to be an August haul. I'll show you guys what I bought. There's a steelbook, there's plenty of Blu-ray, there's all kinds of stuff. There's a big box set. So I'm really excited to show you guys what I got. So for the first segment of this video, I couldn't think of a cooler way to show you guys these because I bought these next few I'm going to show you sort of out of order. So when it comes to DC, a lot of people talk about the animated movies are really, really, really good. And I've never really dove into them. I know there is a DC animated universe where there is a timeline of animated movies. And I believe the first one is Justice League Flashpoint Paradox, which I have seen that one. I have started that timeline of animated movies. And I wanted to see more from that universe, from that animated universe, of the continuation of those stories. And so Movie Trading Company had a sale. I bought a bunch of Blu-rays, so I got a bunch of DC movies. Obviously, they didn't have all of them, so I sort of got a lot of them out of order. The ones I'm showing you guys aren't really in order, but I'm going to try to buy the rest of this collection of this animated universe and then just dive into it one at a time. So here we go. So we have Wonder Woman Bloodlines. A lot of these are really cheap too. For a movie trading company, they usually have sales where, it's buy two get one free a lot of the time. The ones I was paying for, these are pretty cheap. So this is not a lot of money spent on this collection. So we have Wonder Woman Bloodlines. We have Superman Man of Tomorrow. This one has a slipcover, so it's really cool. I really like the artwork on it. I guess we got Lobo there in the back, so looking forward to checking this one out. We got Teen Titans, the Judas Contract. I've seen the original Teen Titans series, well, most of it. I still need to finish it, but I really like the show so far, and looks like this one's pretty neat, so I'm going to dive into this one too. Of course, I'll watch these all in order. This is just randomly showing you guys. We have Suicide Squad, Hell to Pay, so we got that one as well. Looks like we got some fun characters in that one. I don't know who the one that looks like a lizard is. I'm sure DC fans are probably hating me right now for not knowing the names of some of these characters, but I feel like this universe will give me more of a deep dive into the not just the animated universe, but the DC universe as a whole. Then we have Son of Batman, which this is a pretty neat cover art for this. You look in the back, it looks like we got a Deathstroke, it looks like to me. So looking forward to this one. The Batman ones are always so cool. You got Batman versus Robin, so I look forward to seeing what's going on there. Why is Robin against him? I'll find out. We got Batman The Long Halloween Part 1. I know when it comes to animated movies for DC, Joker is, from what I hear, 10 out of 10 most of the time. So I look forward to seeing another project with Joker. Now we have Justice League War. So we got another Justice League movie in there, which there's a few of them in this timeline. And then for the last one, we have Justice League Throne of Atlantis. So I don't know what the commemorative edition is. I don't know if it just has extra features, but I'll find out when I get around to it. So yeah, I'm really looking forward. I've never really been a comic book reader. I've just never had a time for it, but I really do appreciate the stories in the comics. I think it's just a really neat thing. So the animated universe for me is going to be like a good middle ground between movies and comic books, because I feel like the animated stuff can show more in a comic style kind of way, and obviously there's a lot more of them, so there's going to be a lot more stories to show off. So for this next one, I never even saw a trailer for this one. I just heard about it, wanted to see it, didn't get around to it, found it, bought it, have it, now I'm showing it. So we got Freaky Tales. So we got Pedro Pascal, Ben Mendelsohn, we got Jay Ellis. Like I said, I know nothing about this at all whatsoever. Given the cover art, it looks pretty trippy. It looks like it's takes place in the 80s. So I'm down for it. Half the time going into a movie blind, not knowing anything about it, can surprise you in a great way, and sometimes not. So regardless, I'm looking forward to this. I'll check this out at some point. So I was surprised to find this, because this is not one that I thought might end up on physical media, but I'm glad it is. And so for the next one, I know for the last month's video, I bought Final Destination Bloodlines Blu-ray because I have the rest of the movies in Blu-ray. And I told you guys I might end up buying the 4K. Well, I did, because this cover art is just way too cool not to have. I mean, that is some badass cover art for a movie. I don't care how bad, mid, or great the movie is. This cover art is awesome. I mean, I absolutely love this. I'm in love with this cover. So, I bought it again. Doesn't really show you too much on the back. The front is where all the sexiness is at. All the sexiness is here on the front. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to watching this on 4K. And I'm really glad I have this version in my collection. Even though I've already bought the movie, I don't care. I like this. Now we're getting into some Marvel territory here. We have Captain America Brave New World. I watched it in theaters. I thought it was better than what a lot of people were saying. I think the biggest takeaway, especially rewatching it recently, for me, the biggest takeaway with this movie is how connected it felt to the rest of the Marvel projects. I mean, there are multiple previous movies that this one connected to, and now after seeing Thunderbolts and Fantastic Four and stuff, there's some storylines in the later projects that this sort of continued. So this is going to kind of be, I feel like in 5 years, I feel like after Doomsday's release and people are rewatching movies before Secret Wars, I feel like this is going to be one of those that might be important to watch. Just because it feels like this was setting up a lot of cool stuff, but it's also just a really cool movie. I mean, the action was great. I thought the acting was great. I didn't have any complaints with this. I could see why some people maybe thought it was boring compared to the other movies. I don't know. But I loved it, so I'm glad I have this on physical media now. And speaking of another Marvel movie, Thunderbolts is probably my favorite Marvel movie in a while. This was just treated so differently than the rest Marvel movies you think of. This one had sort of a message to be said, and it was a relatable message. And I appreciated them doing that, having something that there's some deeper meaning besides just the next puzzle piece between the Avengers movies. This really felt like it was something special. So, yeah, I love this one a lot. You got those characters on the back. I think it's just the same picture. Yeah, it's just the same picture under the slipcover. So, yeah, I really like this one a lot, too. And then now we got some A24. This is a movie I had to have just because I laughed way too hard at this movie. We got Friendship. This is one of the funniest movies I've seen in such a long time. I mean, I laughed more at this than anything else in probably 5 years, at least. So, yeah, this was a 10 out of 10 for me. I absolutely love this. The thing with A24 is it sort of gives you a picture when you have the box, you open it up. So you get some trippy stuff with the artwork and stuff. And they always come with photos, which for this one left. It almost looks like Polaroids, which is cool because they're also like large art prints. So they all got Friendship on the back, and then I won't show you guys all of them, but there's multiple photos in here. So it's just, physical stuff that comes with physical media, which I think the thing with A24 that impresses me so much is it feels like when you spend money on physical media, it's almost like you're rewarded for contributing toward physical media, just because of all the goodies you get with A24 films you buy. So we got Friendship, and then Bring Her Back. This is contender for movie of the year for me so far. I know I said that with Weapons in one of my last videos. The Weapons might be movie of the year for me. If it's not Weapons, it might be this one so far. I mean, we got a few more months left of the year, so we'll see. But this one was absolutely insane. I mean, this was a rough movie. This one's not for the faint of heart. And you got the nice bloody cover on the front as well. This was such an intense movie. I mean, I don't even know how to really describe it to you. I'll show you guys the artwork. I mean, this is okay. So this will be for a warning. This is a little graphic almost. It's just extremely bloody, almost disturbing. But this is one of the photos on the inside from the movie. So yeah, this pretty much sums up the intensity of this movie. So the characters are dealing with loss, and they're dealing with it in an extreme horror movie kind of way. So yeah, this is definitely one of my favorites for the year so far. And then for the steelbook for this video, I gotta take the rest of the plastic wrap off, just because the wrap is sort of around the box for the steelbook. So we got How to Train Your Dragon. This one's in 4K. So I'll open it up for you guys, finish taking this off, and show you guys what this set is all about. So of course we got that J card here. So take it off. It doesn't really show anything yet, because for this, it's actually a box open up, and the steelbook is inside. This is similar to, I believe they did this for one of the Sonic the Hedgehog movies. And so the thing with this is once you get it out, which this set's a little finicky and tricky. So here, it comes with a magnet that you can put on your refrigerator or wherever you want. It has that logo from the movie. And so here's a steelbook. So the back is plain, which is, it just kind of sucks. But if I remember correctly, this is supposed to mimic, I think, the Book of Dragons in the movie. So of course we got artwork on the inside, which we got one of those moments between those characters there. So I know it's kind of a bad glare. So this is just really cool. And plus the thing with the magnet is if you don't have it in the box, you can actually just leave it on the steelbook. And it'll just sort of sit on there like that. And this sort of, it almost looks 3D just visually. So I don't know if I'm going to keep it in this box. I might just end up throwing this away, maybe, to be honest with you guys. Just because it's sort of awkward having that. But yeah, irregardless, this is a really neat set to have. I'm glad this is 4K, obviously. Having on steelbook is really neat. This is one of my favorite movies for this year so far. I want to say it's one of the movie of the year contenders, but because this is technically a remake, it just doesn't seem fair to movies with original stories. So I don't know what my pick's gonna be toward the end of the year, but like I said, the year is not over yet, so we'll see what more movies we got. And then I'm gonna sort of move this stuff over so I can show you the last set for this collection, or for this haul. And this one is a hefty set. So we got The Karate Kid. So this is actually all 6 movies, including the new one, Karate Kid Legends. And the thing about this, and I'll show you guys the back, it's going to be hard to do, I think. Open up this way. Yeah, so when you open it up, I think you're supposed to open it up this way. And it reveals that scene from the first movie. And there's actually a button on the side. It plays the dialogue like the last 10 seconds of the movie. But I mean, that's just super cool. It's got other stuff that comes with it as well, which I'm going to try and get out here. I'll show you guys each. Is a finicky set. I'm just trying to be super careful because I don't want to damage any of this. So I'm showing you guys the cover art. So here's the cover art for the first one, and then the back for it. We got cover art for the second one. So I think it's pretty cool. I like the green, and then the back, of course. And here it is for the third, and then the back. And so I'm not going to take all this stuff out because I kind of want to keep it sealed. So I'll show you guys the back. So this is the collectibles box. So here's everything it comes with. So it's got these, got the headband in here. It's got the 3. These are just patches. And then these are character cards. I think they're basically trading cards. This is, I'm trying to get rid of the glare. There's a bunch of characters from the franchise. To me, if I ever meet any of the stars from the Karate Kid franchise, I was thinking the cards could be a really neat thing to get signed, just because it'd be small enough to fit in your collection. It's not like it would take up all that much room. But with this really sexy box set, I might just end up getting the box set itself signed. And then I'll show you guys the other ones. Almost done, just gotta get them all out. And so we have the next Karate Kid. I've never seen this one. I've only seen the original first 3 movies. So I look forward to seeing this one eventually. And then we got the back as well. And then this is the first one with Jackie Chan, the Karate Kid. And it's cool that they made this in 4K now because Jackie Chan is featured in the new one, which is pretty neat. And then here's the back for this one. And then, of course, we have Karate Kid Legends, which there already is a standard 4K release in Blu-ray and DVD and Steelbook. But having it in this set is really cool. And, of course, on the back is... there's the picture for that one. So, yeah, really, really neat set. Like I said, push a button on the side and it plays the last 10 seconds of the movie. So this was an incredible set to have. Amazon, at least it's Amazon's where I'm seeing this stuff. It's putting out so much cool sets that are all releasing before the end of the year. It's not good for a collector, but it's so cool. So thank you guys for watching this. I love sharing with you guys what I bought. I'm going to try to not have so much in September, but I'm probably going to have a lot in September. So thanks for watching this video. Keep it digging, guys. I'll see you all next time.